banners again.
Curtis's voice just resonates in my dreams. I'm both terrified and aroused. Zap Brannigan, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear. What is going on?
Welcome to the first individual Nerd War.
I'm so glad this team is over. World of Warcraft can be played as a team game, but there's tons of stuff that you can do by yourself, which is generally the stuff that I choose to do.
Goggle up, nerds!
Crap.
Oh my gosh.
Watch and learn. Wow! And that is this week's Nerd War. That 12-pound nerd ball fell from a height of 14 feet and broke 4 sheets of 1/4 of an inch thick glass, spaced 3 inches apart. You will be requiring all of your math and physics skills to try to calculate how many sheets of glass an object will break under different conditions.
Yay, something related to physics. Potential energy, mass, times acceleration due to gravity times the height. Potential energy.
There are 3 calculations to be made. You'll find all the raw data on the whiteboard up in the Radio Shack lab, along with all the calculators and computers you'll need.
Everything that I need to solve this problem is right up here in my head.
You have until tomorrow morning to make your calculations and reveal your answers.
The winner of this nerd war will be safe from banishment. 2 of the losing nerds will go into the nerd off.
I want that immunity so badly. I want one nerd off where I'm not worried that I'm going to be the one going in, because, oh.
Your time starts now!
We've been given all the conditions needed to solve the problem. The mass of the ball, the height that the ball is from the ground, the height that the ball is from the first pane. However, the density of each dropped object will change, and this object is either a ball or a pig. And I can't wait to solve all these problems. I'm so happy.
This challenge is bull. You've got Genevieve, who writes AP Physics guides. Moo works for NASA and has a master's degree in physics. And I majored in a pre-vet program, so I never had to take physics because we don't care how fast a cat can move. We care about the composition of its body.
It's like trying to remember everything back from high school. I'm so frustrated.
What the heck? It was all fun and games, and now I have to sit here and do physics problems? Oh my god.
So it was the worst. Yeah, it was very physics books. No,
I'm pretty deep down the rabbit hole. I have notes, equations, references, numbers, breakdowns. I'm swimming in papers. I never took physics, I took logic instead. I did logic puzzles. Maybe if I can get Moo alone and just maybe have her check my work. I don't want her to do it for me. I just want her to look and be like, nope. Start from the web, Moo.
Yeah.
I have what I have, and I think I got it. I verified it with the example.
It's fun though.
It's fun. It's just also stressful.
Yeah.
So, but you go into it with a little more, confidence, considering it's your job. That's all good, lady.
All right. I don't know. I thought that was weird. This competition brings out the weirdness in people.
I think we can help each other, but we should try and come up with something different, because if we have the exact same answer and they're both wrong, we're both screwed. At this point, I'm focusing on my own work, but Celeste and I are collaborating and helping one another because we want to improve our mutual chances of winning. Still have the gravitational acceleration.
We've decided to work together because we want to have a better chance in knocking Danielle out of this competition.
The acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared.
And we want to see each other in the top 2. So, why not?
Oh, God.
I might be the only one in the house who's looking to My Little Pony to try to solve a physics problem. So funny. Night. The only thing that I've found that is even similar to what we're doing are people who are trying to disprove 9/11 being a terrorist attack. I have literally found probably 10 websites using an example of dropping a bowling ball through panes of glass to explain why the Twin Towers is a conspiracy.
But I have absolutely no idea. So I'm going to look at it again in the morning.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm ready for sleep.
Well, I'd rather not go to sleep. If I'm going to lose, I would rather go in and be like, I stayed up all night. I tried my absolute hardest. There's nothing more I could have done. Especially since I'm not super interested in sleeping in my room since everybody's moved in there now.
So then took the total momentum.
You guys going over it together?
Well, just how we got. We have totally different
answers.
I use
I
that.
think I operated off of a different approach than you did.
Yeah, completely different.
It's like there's 6 different ways you can approach this thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to use density of the glass and trying to compare the density to something to get the numbers that I want.
The 2 key things that need to be right for this theory to work is the force impact of the ball when it hits the glass, which is calculated in joules. Joule is a unit of measurement implying force. It's represented in J. And I think I have my force impact represented. Oh, I'm sorry, newtons. No, I have joules of energy, but not newtons. All my force impact is in newtons.
Calling all nerds! Calling all nerds! Please join us in the courtyard!
I am absolutely worried that this is the challenge is going to send me home, and I do not want to go home. Especially since people knew in high school I was really good at math and physics.
Moo has the largest advantage in this, but there's always a chance. You can't get too poo-pooey about it. That's being just a big old fuss bucket.
I feel like I'm really wrong. Just looking at him like,
Me too.
Welcome to the Nerdvana testing ground. Now, before each test, you will reveal your estimates of how many sheets of glass will break when an object is dropped. A correct answer will earn you 1 point. For each pane of glass your estimates are off, you will be deducted 1 point. The nerd who has the highest points at the end of the 3 tests will win this nerd war and guarantee themselves a spot in the final 4.
Time for test A. We have a 14-foot tower with a 6-pound nerd ball. How many sheets of glass will break when that nerd ball is dropped? Mujige?
I have 4 sheets.
I also chose 4.
Let's test your hypotheses!
Don, your goggles.
The goggles, they do not think.
I'm like 3 is too small, but I have to trust the numbers.
This is definitely a must-win for me. Hello, I work for NASA, and I'm going to look like a fool if I don't get this right.
Five sheets of glass were broken in that test.
Danielle and Ivan, you guessed correctly, and you each receive 1 point. Genevieve and Celeste, you were off by 1, giving you each a score of -1 point.
I'm kicking myself because I realized that the mass of the glass added to the momentum and I didn't factor that in. Oh, I hope it didn't throw off all my calculations.
Mujige, your estimate was off by 2, giving you a score of -2 points.
I underestimated it. I'm a conservative when it comes to calculations.
For test B, we have an 8-pound nerd ball suspended 76 inches above quarter-inch thick glass that's spaced 6 inches apart.
All right, let's see your estimates.
3.
My estimate is 2.
I have 3.
I have 3.
Let's test your theories.
Oh, please let there be some sort of extra upward gravitational force that will make me right.
3 panes, 3 panes. No Emmys, no Emmys, no Emmys. Stop.
2 sheets of glass were broken in that test.
Which means, Danielle and Mujige, you're right on the money.
Celeste, Genevieve, and Ivan, you three were off by 1 pane of glass.
You're gonna guess your way through this?
I did not guess. Ivan sounded butthurt, for lack of better words. I was up till 3 in the morning.
Looking up conspiracy theories.
Creativity, people.
Now we come to test C, the bonus round. If you estimate this problem correctly, you receive 2 points.
If I don't win today, I will end up in a nerd off. I have to win. I have to win. I have to win.
A 15-pound stuffed pig, dropped from a height of 76 inches, will break how many sheets?
4,
6.
3, 5.
Well, I like this round, Curtis. They're all different.
I know. Celeste?
5.
Spoke too soon.
Since this round is worth 2 points, with the correct answer, either Mujige or Ivan can unseat unseat our leader, Danielle. Let's break some glass!
I was going to say, let's test his hypotheses.
I need this 15-pound plush piggy to fall at a different axis, because for me to get this right, I need the pig to land on the greatest surface area possible.
No, I didn't think about the fact that he's stuffed.
Come on, piggy, do 6, piggy, 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 piggy. 6 panes, and I will have won, and I'll pass Danielle.
Pigs can fly. 5 sheets of glass were broken in that test.
Danielle, you win the first individual Nerd War!
And as a result, you are now safe from banishment.
Thank you. Wait, really? Was that a malfunction? Really? I just beat a NASA scientist in physics. What the Everybody else overcomplicated things, and I really took another route. I work well outside of my comfort zone. Sorry.
For the losing nerds, 2 of you will be going into the Nerd Off. Tomorrow morning, Ivan, Mujige, Genevieve, and Celeste, you will be voting on 1 nerd.
And Danielle, tomorrow morning, you alone will select the second nerd.
Interesting.
Now I have all the power. It sucks that Danielle has immunity. It's basically like she is king of the house right now, and everyone has to cater to her. This is probably Danielle's dream come true.
And the plot thickens.
Danielle, you are now safe from banishment and are guaranteed a spot in the Final 4. Mujige, Genevieve, and Celeste, 2 of you will be going into the Nerd Off. You will be voting on 1 nerd.
Danielle, you alone will select the second nerd.
Interesting.
She has the power, and we handed it to her on a silver platter.
And Danielle, tonight, celebrity chef Richard Blaze will wow you with gourmet science when he creates a molecular gastronomy dinner for you.
I get food. I'm so excited. Thank you so much to all the conspiracy theorists of America, and thank you to high school kids that do physics on My Little Pony. I owe this one to you.